guys, welcome to or welcome back to Exposed, and if I'm welcoming you back and you like it here, I'd love it if you stayed and subbed. It's comments time. Classy lady, if I was worried about my daughter, I would have stopped my YouTube channel. Her safety is more important. Wow, I was a single mum of 3 girls. Well done you. And them being safe was everything to me. Wow, terrible advice to give her daughter that high school was the place to be known for your looks only. She puts down other girls to make her daughter feel better based on looks only. My daughters were not beauties, but they thrived in high school, finding activities that made them so happy and were never the it girl. She made her daughter feel that she was only valuable based on her looks. There is more to high school than this. I told my girls that. They only had high school once in their life and they cannot get it back, so they had the best time ever. Wow. Don't go to college, but worry about who you're going to marry. Sounds like the 1950s when women went to college to find their husband, but she's right about being more intentional about marriage. Maybe it is a good idea to be more intentional about marriage, but the heart wants what the heart wants, and it's like if she had those thoughts before she married John number 1, then she put them aside and married for love, didn't she? So it didn't work for her, but it works for a lot of us. Deborah, thanks Jules. Thank you, Deborah. What did I do? Meet Virginia. OMG, all the crap hanging on her bag. I'm a lot younger. Don't even do that. I know 1 or 2 things maybe, but it's like overkill with Lardy, isn't it? Gretchen, oh my god, she's so pathetic. I'm glad I was a popular girl. I wasn't a mean girl though. I liked everyone. I stayed away from arseholes. My dad was chief of police and the truant officer. Deal with that shit. Yeah, my mum worked in a load of pubs and everyone knew her and knew me, so I could never hop school because somebody would have seen me and gone back and told her. Oh my god, she's such a liar. She doesn't shop to feel better, right? Yeah. We'll leave her in her little fantasy land, shall we? Sandpiper Lane. Out of curiosity, I looked up Brooke's recent LinkedIn resume profile. Has she got a LinkedIn? It currently states that she has an esthetician license, no actual work experience in this field. She was an Ultra Prestige Beauty Advisor from 2018 to 2024, and from November 23 to present she is personal assistant for Lisa D1, replying to emails, comments, etc. and completing personal errands as well as creating stories, posts for social media. No mention of her working at the German restaurant. Looks like her boyfriend is an account executive for Yelp. That's interesting. Yeah, she did do the whole course and she passed, and she was doing eyebrows, wasn't she? Was that part of the Ulta thing? I've no idea. But why do a course and not... Is that so she's got something to fall back on should Lisa D1 Inc. go tits up? Who knows? Oh, my eyes are shite today. Lil Star? Little does she know it's actually a Lafufu. Joke's on her. Haha. I'll let you tell her that, Little Star. Bijou, take as many pictures as you can of yourself, of course. Yeah. Gretchen, this one is really bad, Jules. I see the look on your face. Sometimes you really just have to say, what the fuck? All the money she spends, it's hers. She made all this money from YouTube. Yep, and wastes it all. Panda, it's my understanding currently all funds Lisa makes are hers to spend as she pleases. Lisa doesn't pay the mortgage, insurance, utilities, auto lease, etc. Their money is rarely pulled. I recall one occasion they went Dutch on a bedroom dresser. Yes, I remember making a big deal about that. If she's got money to waste, why didn't she buy the bloody dresser? And it's all for her anyway. Why should John have to pay for it if he's not bloody using it? Sponsors pay well these days. The link commission 10 to 18%, or you're compensated with merchandise. You can Google the brand and influencer pay. She gets well paid for sponsorships and influencer links and all the rest of it, and the YouTube AdSense, and Yeah. And she tries to, oh, I don't know. He just lets me spend all his money. What about if you choose someone and they turn out to be an axe murderer? You can't predict what's going to happen after you make a decision. Exactly. You can do all the checks in the world, but if they've never been caught for anything before, how are you supposed to know if they're an axe-wielding homicidal maniac? Jules, I want to tell you that you have the most beautiful skin. Bless you. Don't use anything special. I'm not sure how old you are, but I swear the Brits have the best skin. I'm 59, Gretchen. I'll be 60 in December. And I don't. I can't remember the last time I actually put any moisturiser on my face. I use micellar water to clean my face. Just reminds me of Tech Help. Why would you put your cellar water on your face? What's cellar water? And it's like, oh, that's all I do. I've got micellar water and cotton pads. Otherwise, I have an SBC foamy face wash thing that I use in the shower, and that's it. If I do remember, I will put on a neck cream and a face cream, but like I said, for how many months now, it's been too hot to put anything on. You just sweat it back out, so I don't bother. I've just got good genetics. I was lucky. That was the one good thing I got off my mother or grandmother or whoever passed it down. Cynthia, okay, Lisa will never get therapy, though she's at a critical point. So glad that my life has been so rich up to this point, with family, friends, travel, work, education, creativity, and chores. Thank you. And through it all, hang on. No, I want to read more, thank you. Through it all, damn, I cannot recall the colour of my underwear. Snap. Jules, Lisa is actually responding to this channel in her narc way. She blocks comments but then comes here to look at what's being said. It cracks me up that at 87 she's just now realising what happens biologically. Lisa wanted so badly to be popular, but not for who she is. Ugh, bum. Simply to feel like she had something in the empty hole that lives inside her to this day. Her story about her car being written on 100 years ago. Oh, poor Lisa. And all because some girl thought her boyfriend had looked at you at a party the night before. There was probably more to that story if indeed it's true. Exactly. I was thinking the same thing. Oh, he just looked at me. Yeah, you didn't fucking flop him out and stare at him though, did you? Sweet little southern girl. My fat arse. Whoop, there we go. Jules, I thought Lisa claimed she was not out at parties because her parents did not let her go to them. Lisa is so trying to rewrite her existence rather than accept any truths. Exactly, yes. How was he looking at her at a party then? Westeros. What's the deal with the Groucho Marx eyebrows, Lardy? She's always had those, hasn't she? Love Vanity, nice to see you too. Thank you for that. James, 737 to 48.
Tag and the receipt.
Look at it.
Tag and the receipt.
Look at it. Look at that face. Oops, wrong button. She was so pissed. Oh, I'm going to have to close a load of things to try and find it now. Pissed. Right, let's get rid of that.
Alright.
There it is. Ugh. Yep, she's back. Well, she never left. She was pissed, wasn't she, James? So fucking angry that someone dared to be looking at her. 8:22 to 8:30. That chair is fucking filthy. Maybe instead of buying Labubu's, buy something to clean the fucking seats in your car. Oops. Sorry. I'm sorry, how old is she? She's like a big 6-year-old with the pigtails and hat. I never met women in their 60s that has all that crap dangling from their bag. Something obviously happened in her mind that she still thinks she's below the age of 6. Carolina, 2002. 100% lies in the first 5 seconds.
Not worried about being embarrassed. I am not worried about what someone else thinks. I am not competing with any other parent or any other child. I am Team Brooke and Will and John. And
Lying fucker. Lies in the first 5 seconds, especially not competing with the past. Such a narc. Liar. Liar, liar, liar. Pants on fire. But at least she knows what colour her pants are as they're on fire. No one cares.
Candy. 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 And another one of the lychee candies.
You don't have... Exactly. No one gives a fuck. James, I love how someone trashing a purse equals a window and visual... Sorry, and window and visual merchandiser. People are delusional, aren't they though? Oh, you could do that job. Yeah. Carolina, she doesn't shop to make her feel better. Good one. That's the laugh of the week, that, isn't it? Christina, when I was 25, I had a brand new house and a Corvette. Sorry. You know she didn't pay 1 dime for either of those things. Ugh, I can't with this woman. 2057 to 2104.
It goes away. And it's super glossy.
That's all she has to show off are those blown up lips that no one cares about as she wastes all that product. It's so tired. Find something else to do. I wish she would. Why does she need hand sanitizer when she doesn't even wash her hands? Exactly, well said, James. Donna, yippee! It's comments time. Love to everyone. Thank you, Donna. Oh, it's done it twice. It's done it 3 times. YouTube's broken, isn't it? Christy, why does this even matter to you? Leave her alone. Whatever makes her happy is what matters. I'm sure you have crap in your life that you like, but other people don't. Get a life and stop making videos talking trash about people. Oh, Christy, are you coming to her defence? Honestly. What date is it today? 12. Yeah, maybe say that when she's wished you dead, or that pit bulls rip your face off, or told lies about you, or all the things she's done about a lot of people that are here, me included. If you don't know the whole history, Christy, please don't comment. Lil Star, I also think that she may have Graves' disease, as a lot of people with it stare like that. Oh, you've just given her another excuse for another disease. She might have, though, and if she does, then if she hears it here and she goes and gets treatment for it, then hurrah. Lena looks like a completely different person, doesn't she? Rosalia, Lisa is not living a happy life. She's a compulsive shopaholic, trying to fill a deep void in her soul and life of tremendous unhappiness. She has a very low self-esteem. She is and was a shit mother. Lisa, selfish to her core. I feel sorry for the kids. She doesn't cook, clean, food shop, etc. and never does anything for her son. She's pitiful in every way possible. I totally agree with you. And I wish to hell Will gets out of there one day soon. Hannah, gifting her daughter a bicycle for her birthday, but bought the exact same for herself at the same day. Never forgot the video she made, and there were 2 bikes at the back. Same colour, everything. And then, with no shame, telling in her video about it. Yeah. Oh, we could go on rides together. When did you ever do that? Brooke wanted a bike to go out on bike rides with their friends, but could Lisa do that? Then there's the thing, isn't it, where she bought the bug for Brooke, drove it for 6 months before she gave it to Brooke. So Brooke couldn't even have a new first car. I mean, I'm not saying she should expect a new first car. Most people in the UK, if they get a car at all from their parents, it's some beaten up lump that they can drive for the first couple of years and get all the learning out of themselves, because what you learn in a driving test doesn't make you a driver. But anywho, she was renting, whatever, a car for Brooke. Why couldn't she let her be the first person to drive it? Nope. Lisa had to drive it for 6 months, and then when she did give it to Brooke, she was jealous of Brooke driving around in a Bug, so she got another one to copy her and used to go out with her, and they drive both cars and park next to each other. Fucking twisted. Absolutely twisted. Lisa sounds like she's bipolar if her moods change so rapidly. This is symptomatic of mental abnormality issues. It must be hell to live with her. Yep. I can well imagine. Lisa did not sell cars. She was a receptionist. She put her hooks into money, John, who took his sweet blonde who was going to be his arm candy. Then John foolishly asked her to marry him. Poor John, she has him by the balls. I'm surprised he didn't divorce her. He divorced his first wife. He probably wouldn't because of the kids. He's probably got some morals about him. Helen, she's changed so much, but not for the better. Exactly. Mina, thank you. Love watching your videos. Thank you, Mina. Love the little dog. I love a rubber duck. Rosalia, Lisa claims to make good decisions by spending $10,000 for one designer handbag. I think not. Good decisions, my arse. Ireland, dumb fuck looked much better without everything she did to her appearance. Yeah, but she was still doing stuff to her appearance there, Jane. She said she was having Botox and peels and God knows what before YouTube even started. Rosalia, telling women that choosing a good man to marry is much better than going to college is extremely awful advice. What happens if the marriage fails and ends in divorce? The woman has no education for a good career. She always talks about living in pie in the sky mentality. What a sheltered princess she lives in. Oh my God, if her bubble breaks, oh boy, she'll be devastated beyond words. She's a fool. We know that, but she hasn't figured it out yet. Panda, the man over college must have curled a lot of people. An office job wasn't for her because climbing the ladder is part of building your career. So you're not on YouTube at 55, hawking products with zero retirement. Oh, but YouTube's her career, Panda. Hannah, my thought exactly. What happens when your husband passes away? A good education is everything. Rosalia, being a team is not telling your husband what you plan to do and he will support her at every turn. She's out of her mind. Sandpaper Lane. Jules, your lipstick is pretty. Thank you. It was... Hang on, I'll show you what it was. It was actually a lip gloss. Got it on a whim off of Amazon. Is it Wet n Wild? Yeah, Wet n Wild Chameleon Chrome in... God, how do they expect you to read that tiny writing? Halo's Way. Let me see if you can see. There we go. It's so pretty, it really is. You barely need put any on, and I had glitter everywhere for the rest of the day. But it's cute. I got two. Whoops. I haven't... Let me see what that is. I haven't worn the other one yet. Celestial Dance, the other one is. It's darker and duochrome, I think. But yeah, it's Wet n Wild. I saw it on Amazon and it was like, ooh, are we getting Wet n Wild now? We never have Wet n Wild. So it should be easy for you to get it over there if you want to give it a go. Doobity-doo. Joyce, I was thinking the same thing. Thank you, Joyce. Penny Pierce. Lisa is on brand for her steeple people. They believe in paedophiles and turn a blind eye to the abuse. There's something very odd going on. Elizabeth. Either way, so she is trans. Being truthful at last. Yeah. K-Pat. I did call her out for the theme park. I told her to suck it up. I went and looked and I couldn't find your subscription. Couldn't find your comment. And it has members' comments, and I clicked on that and there's only 2 of them. How sad is that? Maggie. She always has been as homely as hell. Bella says, on target. Bo, hi Jules, thank you. Thank you for reading those Balenciaga comments on Lisa's video. Most, not all, of the comments sounded as if they were coming from intelligent women, not the dingbats we think most of her subscribers are. Very interesting. I wonder how much longer they'll stick with her, I really do. Skull Taylor, and don't be fooled, she has Botox and filler here. She's actually admitted that she had things done before this video. Yep. And she was makeup obsessed before this video and a shopaholic. To the point that she got money, got like a thing, pocket money from John or whatever. And then she thought, oh, if I go on YouTube and earn money. But see, that's the thing. Back then, nobody was earning money. It wasn't a thing. Now that's all people think about is how much they can earn. But back in the day, we did it for fun. Jin K. When parents try to be their children's friend instead of a parent, you're the problem. Exactly. You have to put your foot down and be the adult in the room. But no, she doesn't want to do that. I don't want to hurt her feelings. Oh, wow. What a difference between now and then. Her eyes, teeth, pink walls, and that curtain window dressing. It's surprising she hasn't taken it down, given she could hardly take the criticism then, and definitely not now. No one criticised her back then, though. That was the thing. And within 2 minutes she was in the dining room and you never saw the curtains. But she does mention them every time she says, oh, I started in my pink kitchen with my curtains. So maybe someone did say something. Bella, wow, she was immature back then and still is now. Not much has changed except for her entire face. What a difference 16 years, money and plastic surgery makes. Is that an alien? Highly caffeinated. They are selling their souls for the almighty dollar. So sad, isn't it? Virginia, wow. Does not look like the same person at all. Had a lot of work done. Oh yeah. And she's still doing it. Ashley, she shouldn't ever have the bag anymore. Never mind ponder whether to carry the nasty thing. Scorched earth is correct. Mystical Fairy says she agrees 100%. Mystical Fairies. Wow, she looks so different back then compared to now. She looks like a completely different person. Lynn. What's mind-blowing is the parents that let their children dress in BDSM-inspired clothing for the Balenciaga campaign. Then marketing saw the final pictures and nobody questioned any of it. I'm damn sure if my child was in that advert, I'd have been like, no, whoa, come here, you're not wearing that, no. But that's the thing, isn't it? Oh, you have to let them do that so they get on in the business and we can earn money. That's all the parents were bothered about, the paycheck. They weren't asked about what the kids were made to wear or what they looked like, so long as they were getting paid. It's wrong. Greed. The whole world's fucking run by greed. Red Rose of Summer. Wow, I can't believe how different she looks. MJ, it's useless. Dumpkin doesn't care, won't care unless it hits close to home. Even then, her aunt's murder, she'll just go on as usual. I guess unless it affects her, her world is Delulu and she can't see beyond herself. Like you often say, Jules, she's Teflon coated with her and her ignorance is bliss, isn't it? Drives me insane. Bonnie, I think she was kind of pretty back then. Maybe she had filters, but she looks better than she does now. You're right. She does have the same attitude, just more soft-spoken. Exactly. She was hiding it better back then. Mystical Fairies. Is Lisa really going to pay attention to any of those comments, though? She asked for her subscribers' opinions. They gave her their opinions, and I'm guessing it wasn't the kind of opinion she wanted to hear or read. Exactly. She won't pay any attention to it. Joyce, I believe she will pay attention. She wants to be seen in a certain light. She wants to be seen as a caring, compassionate person. That's why she's asking people's opinion on Balenciaga. She's desperately hoping for people to agree with her so she can carry that bag without feeling guilty. She's going to carry it anyway, Joyce. We know that, don't we? Elizabeth, well said, Mystical Fairy. J-Lo, poor John. What's that there for? Carrie May, Jules, your makeup is on point. I like her better back then. Thanks for the video. I wasn't wearing makeup, Carrie. I don't wear makeup. This is me barefaced. All I had on was a lip gloss. Cynthia, now we all know what her mother sort of looks like. I have got a picture of her mother. I'll put it in the next Janice Watch if people want to see what her mum looks like. Not now, but back in the day. Her empty self has always led Lisa to get her high from buying something. Once the high is gone, she goes back to empty and then has to buy again. Yep. Vegan Calabash. As soon as she asked about this and said she missed her bags, I knew this would be the beginning of the downfall. Just waiting to see if she'll ignore or come back with crying MAGA eyes talking out of beige injected lips. Cynthia, under that mask is the same Lisa. Damaged, just not as practiced at lying on YouTube. I'm sorry, but she must have been all John could attract, and John must have been the older guy she could turn to for money once she popped those kids out. They deserve each other. Those kids are the victims, aren't they though? Carrie May, I have my authentic southern accent, and while most change theirs, I choose to keep mine because that's who I am, and I'm proud of it. Can be called many things, but fake is not one of them. I bet your accent's beautiful. Just so you know, Carrie, when I make fun of her being a sweet southern woman, I'm not making fun of the southern accent or the southern people. It's just her. Because she's putting it on to try and look like she's a certain thing that she isn't. Cynthia, I get the feeling Lisa's daddy was just happy that some dude would take her after she was divorced. She won't care what her skin looks like because she's married, yeah. Lisa, you fucking fool. Did daddy tell you your looks matter so that you can get a hubby and after that you're a hag? And she goes on to offer life coaching. Oh, the fools that ruin civilization, one dumb woman at a time. Karen, I love your videos, Jules. Thank you very much, Karen. Carrie, I had one pair of Nike flip-flops. That's all I could afford from Nike. I trashed them after they hired Colin Kaepernick for an ad campaign and never considered buying Nike again. I agree with the comment. Stand for something or fall for anything. Lisa doesn't care. It's not about the children, even her own. She wants what she wants when she wants it. That woman has no soul, or she sold it. Well said, Carrie. Stacey. Okay, I have to know who Lisa fell out with. Who stabbed her in the back? I think a lot of these influencers secretly hate each other. Who hurt Lisa's little feelings? Is Lisa and Tammy still friends? Tammy is more condescending than Lisa. At least Lisa owns not liking anyone. She really can't handle anyone having other opinions or someone that she thinks gets more attention than her. I think it might be Marnie, but I'm not sure. Kelly, Jules, your lipstick is gorgeous. Thank you, Kelly. It was that lip gloss I just showed. Well, now she's going to have another breakdown. She'll have to eat an extra burger since carnivore kills all. Bonnie, oh yes she is. I wonder if she'll make a video saying that everyone hurt her feelings. Or better yet, maybe she'll be angry like when she made her video about her nose. If you were my friends, if you truly loved me. Yeah, whatever. Elizabeth. And another Diet Coke. Bonnie, wow, she'll not be happy about those comments. Do you think she'll ignore or block them? Melissa will do exactly what she wants, no matter what people say about a company. Yep. Elizabeth, she won't love them anymore. Bonnie, no, she won't. The poor baby that got her feelings hurt. Bonnie, the nurses do 72-hour shifts. The doctors do, and I think the nurses do just as much. I had a friend, and she used to work bank. Like, they'd call her in when they didn't have a nurse. And she used to do ridiculous hours. But then she was getting better paid because she was an agency nurse, which is unfair to the nurses at the hospital. But that's how it goes in the NHS. It's stupid. But yeah, the doctors definitely do a 72-hour shift. And how are they supposed to be on point and know what they're doing after 72 hours? It's ridiculous. It used to be in the US that nurses weren't responsible for their actions after 12 hours. Now that makes sense. It's been a while, so maybe that's changed. Stacey Ray, I love scrubs. They're so comfy. And they look cute, don't they? Bonnie, Wanda, I definitely agree. Jules needs to quit putting herself down. Thank you. She's an amazing person with such a kind heart. There are a lot of people that need to take a page out of her book. Bless you, Bonnie. Elizabeth, you are definitely on a roll in this comment video. Laughing my arse off. She was, wasn't she? Joyce, that comment saying that what Balenciaga represents should make you sick to your core. Do they realise that they're talking to Lisa Duncan? She doesn't give a damn whether children are being exploited or whether her bag comes from a sweatshop. Oh, but that's a pretty bag. The person that made the comment about people not knowing... Melanie said that's so true. I do wish you would stop doing that and confusing everyone. Bonnie, I thought her daughter went to school to be an esthetician. She did. She just hasn't bothered using her licence, apparently. Joyce, so basically what a couple of those commenters were saying was, carry the bag as long as nobody knows what the brand is. To me, that means you can do all kinds of disgusting shit as long as nobody knows about it. Exactly. And the point of it all is Lisa wants people to know what the bag is. If people don't know it's designer, she won't want to carry it. It's not about it being pretty. It's about having a name to shove in people's faces. Bonnie, oh, now I see. She's the kind of person that wants a cheque handed to her but doesn't want to work. People like that irritate the shit out of me. Yep, same here. Joyce, has ever mentioned her friend Kim again, or has she outgrown Kim? There's somebody that comes to see her once a year. Is that Kim? I've no idea. What I want to know is that an act she put on then, or is this an act she's putting on now? It's all an act. All of it. Bonnie, James, I didn't see your comment, but thumbs up for you. James was talking about Claire's, Spencer's and other stores that are directed for young people. Ah! Now I get it. We've got Claire's, but we don't have Five Below or any of the other ones. Joyce, Lisa is the only life coach in the world who is recommended a book by a person she's trying to coach. Maybe she should pay that woman $333 instead. The other way round. Exactly. I wonder what that woman got out of it. I'd love to talk to her. I can watch an episode of Milan on Trend and I can pick exactly which person Lisa will copy. Usually they're the ones that stick out like a sore thumb. Elizabeth, how dare people criticise the Queen? About time people spoke out. Melanie, wonder what the deleted comments look like here. Same. Great Janice watch, Jules. Thank you. Elizabeth, everyone should be held to a higher standard, especially those so-called influencers. Exactly. Bonnie, a rough day today. Aww, sending you hugs, Bonnie. I guess everything caught up with me. So Fibro said, hello, I'm here to make your life suck. I want to thank you. Your videos always make me laugh and everyone's comments were excellent. Try to stay cool. Thank you, honey, and I hope the fibro does one. Remember what I said? Heat pads, feet up, chocolate, whatever it is that gets you through it. Joyce, I love when Lisa said that Al Bundy is reliving his high school football days. Isn't she doing exactly the same things by reliving what she wore in grade school, right down to the colour of her knickers? She spoke of peaking in high school. She should know. Hannah, she doesn't mention Bitcoin because of the tax department. I bet you John is making heaps of money through Bitcoin. I'd love to know. Classy lady, we all have to be aware in the USA. We had 300,000 missing children who were dropped at the border and in Virginia. Children are missing at an alarming rate. The whole world has a problem right now with protecting its most vulnerable. We're failing in not protecting our most vulnerable. Even in the UK, young girls are so vulnerable to the rape gangs and the law seems to be okay with it to a point. I know it's ridiculous. It's going to kick off here pretty soon. It really is. Because they've been doing it for too long and getting away with it. And people are starting to wake up now. And it's like, yeah, no, this isn't going to happen anymore. Right. Did anyone end up on the naughty step? Yes. Oh, Alice, what did you say? I commented a bunch about this on her video. Of all the handbags Lisa has, she's still dying to use and buy this horrible brand. Why is this not a big red flag to any sensible person? One woman told me I'm jealous of Lisa. Of course, that's their only comeback. I told her I'll continue to speak out and comment. These Lisa defenders are ridiculous. It's always the same thing, saying we're jealous. To me, Lisa is ugly and cringy. However, if I did have her money, I'd be helping people, especially women and kids who are in abusive situations. She's a selfish narcissist that makes me sick. So no, I'm far from jealous. But that's what Lisa and her followers like to think. By the way, several of the comments from others have been deleted. She won't keep them around because the truth hurts her fragile ego. Isn't that the truth? But that's it. That's their only bloody comeback, isn't it? You're jealous. No, I'm not. Couldn't give a fuck what she's got. Elizabeth, the heat is awful too here. Over 41 degrees. Hate to be mean. Well, not really. But she looks dreadful and plain. Not that looks are so important to me, but imagine the amount of plastic surgery she's had. Different nose, eyes, cheeks, etc. Still hustling and scheming and trying to give unwanted advice. Hair is still a frizzy mess. And pretty. That's not a southern accent. More like one from the trailer parks. Hillbilly vibes. Have a couple of friends from Texas and they don't sound like that. Plus their grammar is perfectly normal. See, that's why I take the piss out of her, because she's not doing it right. She's making it all up. Elizabeth, Jules, what lipstick are you wearing? Love the colour. It was that lip gloss that I said earlier, Elizabeth. We think she protests too much, don't we though? Right, we got to the end, and if you got to the end with me, I would look again and see if any more comments, but I'm too hot. I need to put the fan on. So, I've got to the end of this, and if you got here with me, thank you very much, and I will catch you in the next one.